Hello. Thank you very much for joining in SUSHTECH Tokyo 2026 today. Now we will begin the session on From Miffy to Market Leaders, exploring the innovative ecosystem of the Netherlands and its latest startups. So everyone, please welcome our speakers.
Thank you very much for coming, of course, today. I'm just going to say that we have a very interesting program with opening innovation introduction of the Netherlands and, of course, then the pitches. So please enjoy and welcome our ambassador, His Excellency Gilles Beschoor-Plug, Ambassador to the Netherlands.
Thank you, Sasha. I can see behind me I've got only 2 minutes, so I will start immediately by welcoming you to this event. And I'm incredibly proud to be able to introduce to you a number of Dutch startups, very innovative people, who already in the few days that this tech event was going on, found some partners to work with. And I think that is the exact meaning and the goal of this session, is to connect ecosystems, to accelerate collaboration, and to find practical solutions for the many problems that we face today. And we face today many problems. Global challenges such as energy transition or climate change, graying population. Speaking about graying population, I think I'm the oldest one here. That shouldn't deflect you from but it allows me to say you that as a member of my generation, I sometimes feel ashamed that my generation hasn't been able to find the solutions for these global challenges. And it's up to you, the next generation and our children, to find those. And I think this is a wonderful occasion to do so. The second reason why it is good for the Dutch innovators to be here is I think that we can learn so much from one another, and especially when it comes to ecosystems. The ecosystems that we use in the Netherlands with a combination of the startups, knowledge institutions, government, other organizations, these are really special places where innovative solutions can be found. And I know that Japan is also developing these ecosystems in their own way, and I think it's wonderful to see where we can learn from one another and what we can do together in order to find a solution for these problems. And we have some history here, because as you probably know, the Netherlands has been in Japan for 426 years this year. We arrived in 1600 and haven't left yet. And we will not leave ever, I think. Especially after the success of Osaka last year, where we presented very innovative solutions in the field of high tech, of agriculture, life sciences and health, and energy transition, these 4 items. We really did our best to present the most innovative Dutch solutions, and our companies present here today will continue that, and I'm sure that we will be able, at the end of this SUSHTECH, to conclude that it was a very worthwhile result and that many ecosystems have been connected, cooperation has been accelerated, and practical solutions have been found for all these problems. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Next up will be our Executive Director for Japan from the Netherlands Foreign Investment Agency, Edo de Ronde.
Konnichiwa. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to represent our economic team of the embassy today at SUSHTECH to tell you a little bit about the Dutch ecosystem from which the startups that you will meet after me generated and came to Japan. From Miffy to market leaders. The Netherlands, Holland or Dutch, it's all the same. In Japanese, one word, oranda. But that's us. And when we ask you, what do you think about the Netherlands? We many times get the answers like Miffy, wooden shoes, tulips, windmills, cheese, living below the sea level. That's why our ambassador is so tall, to survive all that water. And Deshima. And Deshima, where we started 426 years ago. We are a country in between UK, Germany and France, the largest markets in Europe. But if you choose for the Netherlands, you are in the gateway to all these countries. We speak English, we speak German, we speak French. So if you come to the Netherlands, you are there and you can go for the European market. And that has been our strength. We are a very open country. We are connected to all countries around Europe and around the world. Traders since 400 years, 500 years, and we learn from all over the world, bring it to the Netherlands and innovate and collaborate together. That's creating market leaders, and some of them, for sure, you will know them. ASML, at the moment, the most valuable tech company in Europe. The other ones, I think, you recognize some of them. Like the ambassador said, 426 years already since we arrived in Japan. We, at the moment, support about 600 Japanese companies with 900 active Japanese companies in the Netherlands. So the Japanese companies, they really know to find the Netherlands. The other way around as well, we have 150 Dutch companies active in Japan. At the moment, we see an increase in innovation together. A lot of Japanese companies coming to the Netherlands, scouting for innovations, technologies, and also Dutch companies bringing their technologies into Japan. Cooperation and opening up in R&D is really a trend of the past years that is increasing and that we are actively stimulating, like the Japanese government is also doing. Of course, every region in the Netherlands, they are home to universities. We have about 13 universities, each of them with an ecosystem, some specialized in agri-food, some in deep tech, some in life science and health, some in chemistry. We work together with Japan on several levels, government to government, but also the universities. And we are happy that Japan joined the Horizon R&D program for joint R&D. We have national initiatives and we have regional initiatives. I think this is all the same. Japan, it started in Tokyo, now we see Fukuoka, Osaka, Kyoto. It's spreading out, all ecosystems are being built. As embassy, we are happy to welcome you to the Netherlands. We can organize residence and work permits, visa, and we can organize fact findings both ways. The Netherlands, we are a small country with 13 provinces, each of the provinces hosting several cities with their specializations. I'm not going in too much detail, but today we are happy to present 4 regions that are joining the SushiTech mission. Amsterdam, the eastern side is Oost-NL of the Netherlands, the city of Rotterdam and Utrecht region. Amsterdam is famous for European headquarters, fintech, the creative industry and the largest Japanese community. East-NL, Oost-NL, they host 3 universities. Wageningen for the food, Radboud for the medical and the University of Twente in deep tech. Rotterdam, the largest seaport connecting Japan and Europe for the trade. A maritime cluster, a sustainable energy and chemistry cluster, and like I said, the logistics hub. And then we have Utrecht in the center of the Netherlands. It's well known for its life science and health and for the media and entertainment. Each of these regions, they brought some of the startups to here, and we are happy that after this team introduction, they will introduce themselves to you. So we are here with the embassy team representing trade, innovate and investment. The colleagues displayed, they are all here at the booth with Miffy, so please join us after this session. And we have 4 heads of the regions that I introduced before. Okay, I'm happy to introduce the Dutch startups to you, and I wish you a great afternoon. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Edo. And now that we know more about the innovative ecosystem, we of course want to hear from the innovative startups. So I'm going to be a very determined timekeeper. My clock is up here, and every minute I will remind the startups that they only have a minute left. So I hope we can manage together. So first up is Circularize. Kindly come forward.
Good afternoon, everyone. So we are Circularize, so Netherlands software company. So we are providing digital traceability solution platform. I just explain about our company. So the company, the headquarters located in Den Haag in Netherlands. And then also last year we opened the Tokyo office here. Then so we are now driving European and Japan business together. So you can see many of our partners and investors at here. So we have a lot of customers in the world, including a Japanese company. So in the trading company, the chemical company, then industrial company. So those are our partners and the customers. I just explain about our platform. So it's a
minute remaining.
So supplier data collection is the left side. The center is a sustainable credit management, and the right side is a digital product passport. So it's one of the use case. So Samsonite, so they are providing a sustainable suitcase product. So they are also using our DPP technology. So this is our another solution that we work with the Teijin Japanese company. The lastly, so if you have any interesting, so please ask me after the session. Thank you very much. That's it.
Wow, you're so fast. Thank you very much, Ueno-san. And for anything on supply chains, monitoring of supply chains, material passports, please meet Ueno-san. Next up, we have Kalpana Systems.
Thank you, Sosha. Hi, everybody. My name is Sandra Wiegman. I work for Kalpana Systems, and we're a deep tech equipment manufacturer from the Netherlands, and we're building machines for the mass production of thin film coatings using a technology that's called spatial ALD. So why thin films? What many people don't know is that a lot of sustainable technologies rely on thin film nano coatings, either for the performance or for protection. But the thing is, these thin film coatings are very difficult to produce at the scale and the quality that the world needs. And this is where Kalpana Systems steps in. Where manufacturers in the past needed to choose between precision and speed for their thin film production, we actually combine both. We developed a technology that we call superspatial atomic layer deposition. And we've not invented ALD technology, but we've built a machine that can make it commercially viable at high speed and high throughput. We're able to reduce the cost and thereby making these new sustainable technologies commercially viable.
1 minute.
And this is not just theory. We've built a machine that can actually be used for roll-to-roll spatial ALD production at our facilities in Rotterdam. We're with a team of 18, and we've raised 10 million euros up till now, and plan to raise a Series B in 2027. And our strategy is to collaborate with strategic partners from the manufacturing industry that can help us scale and further develop this technology. We're already collaborating with several Japanese companies, but look forward to further expand in this market. So whether you're a partner in solar, batteries, packaging, or OLEDs, or an investor that can help us enter these multi-billion or even trillion-dollar markets, please reach out. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sandra. And I think not only Sandra is happy to reply to any of your questions, also Dietrich, the CEO, he's kindly waving here to answer your questions. Next up, it will be Settlepoint Science. Please go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Wait, clicking. Okay. So hi everyone, my name is Janet, I'm from Settlepoint Science. I'm a project manager and we develop advanced data analytic models implemented in easy-to-use software for the medical industry and also for entertainment gaming. We have been working with Japanese academia for quite a number of times and we're happy to be here. So I have 4 topics I want to discuss today. The first one is man-machine interfacing. As you are aware, games should be engaging and challenging but not frustratingly hard. We therefore developed a method called PAM. It adapts in real time to the user based on digital twin technology. We believe that every game should be personalized for every user. Next up is predicting treatment response. We are aware that the use of outdated statistics contribute to high failure rate in clinical trials. We developed mathematical models that allow these wrongly filled drugs to still be used in medicine. Yeah, we'll go quickly. Okay, yes. Third part is patient heterogeneity. We are aware that there are many patient populations contain hidden subgroups. We are able to identify these hidden subgroups with our mathematical models. Lastly is federated analysis. We are aware that privacy laws limit data sharing across hospitals or even slow down research. With our method, you are able to share your data without actually sharing personal results in an aggregated way. If you would like to know more about us, feel free to scan the QR code or visit me afterwards. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Janetta. And what she's doing is really too complicated for 2 minutes. So if you have any interest in health tech, be it through serious gaming, be it through modeling of clinical trials, please speak to her afterwards. Thank you so much. Well, you're ahead.
Yes.
This is Senwise Kinfai-chan.
Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever get lost and feel stress when navigating an unknown environment? Then now imagine that you are a person with disabilities, then this challenge will be much more larger. A missed transfer will disrupt the whole journey and leading to missed appointment. A missed appointment means financial loss for public service like hospital or airport. Nowadays, the navigation system is never designed with accessibility in mind, and the city installed this tactile path, but they are fragmented, and this cannot be used by navigation system. And finally, indoor, we don't have GPS. So how do we solve this problem? At Senwise, we find a way to digitize this tactile path. We connect it to form a network which can be used by navigation system.
That will be your first minute.
Yeah. And we also integrate multiple technologies like indoor navigation, AI assistant, and we also connect with traffic light system to help disabled people to cross the roads. Our mission is to develop a full journey assistant. We want to give disabled people the freedom and confidence to travel safely and independently. We already have a pilot planned next year in Taiwan for the Taiwan airport and hospital, and we are also forming in the final stage of application for the ITA project with 21 partners. We developed the products to help disabled people, but at the end we want to engage large venue owners like hospital, airport, public transport company, and government building to help who care about accessibility. Yeah. So our mission is to make our city livable for everyone. So if you share a passion, then let's have a talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And I think this is a very noble cause. So anyone interested in creating mobility for everyone, please to speak to Kinfai. Next up will be Solar Duck.
Thank you. So welcome everyone. My name is Olaf de Zwart and I'm one of the co-founders of SolarDuck. SolarDuck has a history from offshore floating solar energy. And actually recently we've been looking to 4 market segments which you can see here. So basically the carbon capture industry, the energy industry, the security and surveillance industry, and the monitoring industry. And what these all have in common is that they currently rely on long subsea cables to provide power and communications. But we think we can do that much cheaper, and that's basically by using our solution. It's a small floating platform which is completely solar powered, so no moving parts, which can provide the same power and communications. And besides actually being much cheaper, it's also much more versatile. We can actually also provide hydraulics, for instance, and actually chemicals and other basic client-based systems. So it's very reconfigurable. It can be rapidly mobilized.
1 minute.
Thank you. And it has a significantly reduced CO2 footprint compared to alternative. Well, the cost is basically up to 80 to 90% cheaper than the alternative for long distances. And the turnover point is about 10 to 15 kilometers of cable. Well, the market opportunity is already multi-billion for the use cases you see here. And this is excluding like defense and security applications, for example. So actually, SolarDuck already did a project in Japan with Tokyo Fudo-san in 2024. And also in the same year, we had a pilot which was certified and insured in Dutch waters. So we basically leveraged that technology for this new market segment. And we actually, in this market segment, already got our first traction. And we already started talking about the first qualification projects. So what are we looking for here? Partners, but of course also financiers. We just finished the funding round actually now, but we're looking for basically 5 million around summer next year. So if you're interested, please reach out and let's talk. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Olaf. Next up will be stand-in. Please come forward.
Hello, Sushi Tech. I wanted to do that. My name is Parker Miller. I'm the CEO and co-founder. I'm very much American, as you can hear. I'm not Dutch, but I'm part of this Dutch delegation. We are stand-in, human boundaries, global continuity. The problem that we're trying to solve is as the globalization and global teams expand, time is a constant issue. Japan knows this very well with working with the US and with Europe. It is a bridge that is hard to gap. Right now, workers working on global teams lose about 25% of the time searching through their databases and tech stack to try to find answers when they could be working. And we're trying to fill that gap. Both me and my co-founder have managed teams globally in Asia, Europe, and the Americas. And we were tired of guessing between decisions and meetings and everything else. So what we built is stand-in, which captures a team's decisions.
1 minute.
Yeah, in status, in reasoning, in ownership. The big thing about stand-in that's very interesting is you have a digital handoff that you do on a daily basis, but as you use it more, you're building a centralized knowledge base for your company. You can reference every decision that's made, and so over time, you're able to build up your continuity per office, as well as on a global scale. I'm going to go real quick. So basically, market opportunity, I'll send you the deck if we talk afterwards. And the biggest thing is we capture data aggregation on the person level, the team level, and the project level, right? So this is about creating data sets that really apply to the individual user, as well as team reporting out across the different offices. The biggest thing that I'll say is we are currently doing POCs across the globe and have just signed a Japanese POC, which we're very excited about. So look forward to talking with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Parker. Then, thank you so much for your attention. It will be one more exciting startup, Wonderment. Jeroen, please come forward.
Thank you. Here we go. I would like to talk to you about the Wonderwall. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Jeroen van der Borgt. I'm co-owner and founder of Wonderment by Design. We are an immersive design studio based in Amsterdam, working with global brands and IPs. And for the last 6 years, we worked on Nijntje, mostly on their main IP, Pokemon Go, for the large global live events. And we noticed that fans don't just want to watch, but they want to step into the worlds that they love. But these experiences are still rare. On the one hand, you have custom, bespoke XR projects that have a high impact but are expensive and not scalable. And on the other hand, you have mobile AR, which is scalable, but is individual and has high friction. So we think the opportunity is clear. Digital IP is growing massively, But currently, there's no scalable way to bring digital worlds into shared physical spaces. So we built the Wonderwall.
1 minute.
It's an interactive platform that can turn any screen into an interactive fan experience. And it's not only interaction, it's a pipeline from engagement to revenue. So your fans create content, they share it, you capture their data and convert that into digital and real-world value. Because the platform is built hardware agnostic from the ground up, we can deploy it to lots of different screens. So it can be as small as an iPad for a pop-up event, or a large screen in a stadium, or a retail venue. For example, we deployed 2 Wonderwalls at Pokemon Go, at the Pokemon World Championships in LA last year, where we managed to capture half of the attendees with a large, up to 800K through interactions through social sharing. Right now we are looking for IP partners that are willing to bring their digital worlds into the real world, and venue partners that are interested in adding these Wonderballs to their venues. So if you're interested, reach out to me, and let's create new fan experiences together.
Thank you so much, Jeroen. And it's quite exciting. Of course, you have all visited our pavilion just behind us, but if you haven't done that, so Jeroen has brought with him a light version of the Wonderwall with Pikmin. And who doesn't like Pikmin? So come to our pavilion, come speak to all the wonderful startups that you just heard, and let's explore collaboration. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Everyone, we hope you enjoyed the session. Okay, thank you very much, all the speakers. Now I will introduce you.